recording, and then move it to the lower right corner of the screen. At this point, I'm ready to go up to my notepad and put a little section up that will start with a bunch of open parentheses, then the video file name that Control V that MSN Recorder Max produced, a couple of return and a close parenthesis so I segregate it away from the rest of the file. Now I'm ready to find out what are the topics that I'm going to use, but first let me explain to you the concept of this halo hat. So the point that I want to demonstrate the concept of the halo hat and the bib that is related to it. So you can see that I'm wearing the halo hat now, and I'm folding it the lower brim upward so you can see it, and it has also a mask and a bib, or a mask for like corona type of mask, or if I work in the dust, like with a mowing machine or construction, or most importantly fishing. I don't want to get the flies into my face. I can wear it, or if I want to reduce it, I can use it as a bib. But most importantly, for our purpose now, it has advertising. Wismo Biz is a vanity phone number that spells the name of the domain wismore.biz, and then the matching phone number that spells Wismore Biz is area code 949 6673.249. So, in other words, the domain name extension .biz explains the domain and name extension 249 in digits using the American telephone dialer. Now I'm ready to navigate to the email to find out which numbers will expire in 30 days. So I'm entering Google Voice will expire in, and it should pull the Google Voice messages that are supposed to expire soon. So here I see one of them for November 5th. Let's see what is the message about. And this has to do with the extra, no, X Strategy Live. So I'm copying to the clipboard buffer, Control C, and then I'll open the notepad and I'll paste the message into the notepad so I have a record of what it is that I'm doing. And this is as of November 5th. It says that the Google Voice will expire in 30 days. So now I want to log into the account. I copy to the clipboard buffer, edit, copy, and now I will open another instance of Google Voice and I'll try to log into it. So I'm going to go to Google Voice and scroll down to the bottom to select another account. But one thing is, select another account, and then I scroll down again to the very bottom to enter the use another account. At this point, I'm ready to specify the account that I want to log into and click next to enter the password and proceed to the next step. So enter the password and next to continue, and then I want to save the password, and I want to save the name. I may change the email address here to ARush, and save it. And then I want to skip everything else. Check out the Gmail there to see if there are any outdated Gmail messages before I go much further. So I'm going to navigate into Gmail and look at the messages that I got there and remove outdated messages using Google Workspace. I see that I got a few outdated messages here that I can delete. So I'm going to select all the messages and unselect a couple that I've sent to myself. And then I want to delete them. And now I want to navigate. I'm going to the waffle to the Google Apps and navigate to Google Voice to make an outbound call to ChatGPT. So we can discuss some issues related to X Strategy Live. Google Voice. And here I'll check if I needed to delete also a few voicemails, spams. Shift, here's a spammy, and delete it, and delete. Then I want to make an outbound call to Tsunada's favorite corner, which is really ChatGPT mislabeled. Last time I called him was September 3rd, so some time expired since then. Then I want to make a call and navigate to the account to make sure I got the right account.
An AI assistant. Just so you know, our conversation may be reviewed for safety. By continuing.
Help me with the X Strategy Live. It is not an exit strategy, it is an X strategy live. X is like X.com, then the word strategy, then the word live. So together it is X strategy live. Yes, it's both a website and a service, and a domain name and a domain name extension. How to combine all of them and discuss issues related to X strategy live with AI, like 800 Chat GPT. Yes, also I have to deal with the inactivity of the Google Voice account. It is also a Google Voice account, X Strategy Live, that will be expiring in 30 days for inactivity. No, right. That's what I'm doing. Exactly what I'm doing. I'm calling you 800 ChatGPT, and I'm going to record my conversation with you in multiple ways. With first of all, the camera, the software camera that comes with Windows 11. This is the camera, the webcam app. In addition to that, with MSN Recorder Max. This is recording number 2. And finally, recording number 3 is with Psar.exe, which is a step recorder recording now. So 3 different recording of our conversations later to be published on YouTube. Can you summarize it?
Sure. You record conversation in 3 using channel to YouTube. Does that come?
Yes. So far, so good. And also, I plan to save everything locally on the hard drive. So these are 3 different applications at the same time, saved to the local hard drive and to the cloud.
You've got the full plan. You're recording the conversation 3 different locations.
That's right. And I'm going to start with a Google Voice One sub account or account. I'm going to copy the path to the memory clipboard and then insert it in front of the file name that I just made to save it locally to this Google Voice One hard drive. So I have a record that I made an outbound call to comply with the Google requirement to prevent Google from expiring it, and I put a note in it, will not expire in 30 days, to indicate that since I was calling 800 ChatGPT, it will not expire in 30 days as Google threatens to do.
That sounds like a smart move. I'm making this call and document. It's a good strategy to maintain the activity of your saving
Exactly. So now I'm going to copy the entire string, including the path, to the clipboard buffer. I'm going to go to Edit, Copy in my notepad, and then File Save As into my local hard drive. And then I go back and I put an X in front of it, indicating that I've saved it to the local hard drive. I then return back to the email account. I select the waffle, which is Drive. And now I'm selecting the plus new and folder upload to upload it to the cloud. So I have a copy of it on the cloud.
great.
Exactly. So I deleted the file name and kept only the path to Google Voice One. And now I'm uploading it to the Google Drive in order to back it up. So I select upload, and then it says starting. Then it says starting upload, and I'm waiting to let it continue to upload it to see how many folders will be uploaded and backed up to the hard drive. Yes, I want to discuss with you some strategies related to X First of all, related to X.com. I want to make it live, so to broadcast it live on X.com and also on YouTube. But primarily, my focus now is to look at the X.com. Can I stream and stream live on X.com to explain various strategies?
To explain your strategies. Would you like tips on setting up a live stream?
No, I'm already streaming it live on YouTube, but I wanted to discuss what will it entail to stream it live on X.com. Yes.
Choose Studio, which is popular and free. Configure your streaming before. Would you like more details on any of these?
Yes.
Studio. In OBS, scenes such as your webcam, and any visual you want to configure like resolution and finally run smoothly. Need more details on any of these?
No, but I'd like to give you some example about strategies. For example, to deal with different problems. One problem that I have is I have nightmares about all kinds of undesirable situation in which I'm out of control. For example, the brakes don't work in the car, and I'm trying to stop the car, and I cannot stop it before it collides with something.
That's in a journal to clear your mind. Have you tried any?
No, but I just don't have energy enough to write a journal. But I was thinking to talk to Chat GPT or maybe to another AI chatbot like call Annie.ai, and I can tell her about my issues and record the conversation and then save it and create a journal that way.
Digital
Yes, and specifically when I talk to ChatGPT, calling 800 ChatGPT, I would like to get the text of our discussion. How can I get the text of our discussion? Can ChatGPT provide a transcript of transcript of the discussion? Yeah, it sounds good. Which apps are they? What about free apps?
You can use the built-in speech-to-text feature on your smartphone for a simple and cost-free solution.
What about Windows? Which one of them works on Windows?
Is Microsoft's built-in speech recognition, which can speech to Windows and these should give you transcribe conversations on your PC.
Windows is available for free. Windows 11 as a speech to text.
Speech-to-text feature. It's called Bing, and you can activate it by pressing Win H in any text field. Speech
Hmm.
is a handy transcribing conversation or voice on your PC.
And where would it transcribe it to?
When you use voice prompt in Windows, it transcribes your speech.
Oh, the problem is that it transcribe it transcribes it to the wherever I am in the current device. So if I'm typing at the same time something, it will get confused with what I'm typing.
Voice typing
Yes, if I open another document, like Word document or a notepad, which one will be better, a Word document or a notepad? So once I open it and I open a new sheet into Word, I can switch to other application and it will keep sending the the sound into that file.
Exactly. Once you open a new Word document and start voice typing, it returns your speech into your document.
Oh, but I have to, in order to operate the apps, I have to switch to another app in order to operate it so it will stop recording my activities, right?
If you switch to keyboard,
I cannot force it to keep sending the output to some some Word document with and stay there regardless of where the cursor is. Yeah, it is quite a limitation. So right now I would not be able to use it properly because I have to keep switching applications. For example, I have to go now to inbox of my Google account, find the message that I got saying that it will expire and delete that message. So I have to be in the editor and move my cursor.
I understand.
Yeah. Yeah, so I will have to do something about it. I have to open up a new Word document and then keep the cursor in it and summarize what I'm doing and not move the cursor anymore. It seems like it doesn't work for me now. I'm going to X out of it and start all over again and hope that it will work. The mic just doesn't wouldn't start working. Maybe it's running out of memory. How can I exit from that? Okay, now I got rid of it. So I'll open it again and see if it can transcribe our discussion. A window, an H to run the program. Then I click on the mic. The move keyboard focus to the voice typing tool. Press Windows key plus Alt plus H and okay, I got it. And now press the record button, the microphone to start the voice typing. Now I have to shift to the Word document and see what it will type concerning our discussion. Are you still there?
I'm here. Once you switch,
Okay, so why don't you summarize what we have done? Yes, you forgot to discuss the domain name X strategy and the domain name extension dot live and the fact that it is a Google Voice number that has to be reactivated every 60 days so it will not expire. And what is a domain name and what is a domain name extension and what is the vanity telephone number that is linked to it? What will be the digits that convert? No, it is not ChatGPT. It is that converted domain name and domain name extension to digit using the American dialer, telephone dialer. Yes. So what is the entire telephone number?
the full telephone number converted from X strategy to Live would be 978
That's right. Can you repeat it again slowly so the Microsoft can keep up with you?
Full telephone is 978
For some reason, my voice dictation of Microsoft is not working so well. So I have to ask you, can you repeat it again slowly? For some reason, it quits every time. So I'll press Windows and W again to see H again to see if it will resume. Repeat it again, please. What is the telephone number? Very good. For some reason, it fails to record your voice. Why do you think the Microsoft typing software fails to record your voice? Yeah, I got into the voice typing launcher, and I'm just changing the select default microphone, give feedback, Microsoft Speech, and maybe then it will work again. I'll try it again now. It looked like it started working, so can you repeat again the domain name first and then repeat the telephone number? I, I don't know why, but it fails to record your voice. Are you still there? Maybe it doesn't have enough memory. I may have to close some applications because it is running out of memory. Are you still there? So we are going to wrap it up now. There's a problem with the activation of the Microsoft Type app, so I'm going to stop all the recording for now. We'll start with the camera software first and stop its recording to verify that it works, which it does. Then I'll stop